All right, little rock trader, sit by the fire. Let me tell you the ugly truth about tariffs. Not the fancy chief talk version, the real version with fish guts and bruised coconuts. So, picture this. You live in Tri Bay. You and your people make spears. Pretty good ones, too. But across the river lives Tribe B. They figured out how to make stronger, sharper, cheaper spears. Faster, too. Mass production, baby. Now you're smart. You want the best deal. You go trade your coconuts, get one of those B-grade spears, and come home smiling like a fool. Better spear, less coconuts. Everybody wins, right? Well, almost everybody. Because one day, your chief looks around and realizes something. Wait a minute. Nobody's buying our spears anymore. They're all buying Tribe B spears. Now the local spear makers, the ones in your tribe, they're struggling. Factories slowing down, workers complaining. Even worse, one of the biggest spear businesses is owned by the chief's cousin. Uh-oh. So what does Chief do? He walks up to the trading post, pounds his staff on the ground, and declares, "From this day, any spear coming from Tribe B will be taxed. Anyone bringing one in has to pay 10 extra shiny stones." Everyone gasps. Some clap. Some grunt in confusion. This, my friend, is a tariff. And they'll tell you it's to protect the tribe. But let's dig through the mammoth dung and see what's really inside. So, what is a tariff? A tariff is just a tax on imports, a penalty for bringing in stuff from outside your tribe. It's like saying, if you want to buy that better spear from over there, fine, but we're going to make it more expensive for you. Simple, but sneaky. Because here's the catch, and this is where most cave brains get fooled. You pay the price, not the foreign tribe, not the importer, not the chief, you. Let me break it down in cave math. Imagine a spear from Tribe B costs 5 shiny rocks. You're happy, you buy it. Now Chief adds a tariff of 3 rocks. The spear now costs 8 rocks. Still same spear, still same quality, just more expensive now. Why? Because of the tax slapped on at the border. The shopkeeper selling it, he ain't paying it from his pockets. He just passes the costs to you. So your cheap foreign spear is now just as expensive or more than your local one. Suddenly, you're forced to buy local. Not because it's better, not because you want to, but because tariffs made the good stuff unaffordable. Now, chiefs and their advisors love to dress it up nice. We're protecting jobs. We're defending our people. We're fighting unfair trade. And yeah, sometimes that's true. If Tribe B is cheating, like using child slaves or destroying forests to make cheap goods, sure, a tariff might level the playing field. But most of the time, it's just a money move, a political stunt, a way for the chief to look tough or secretly propping up failing industries or rewarding his buddies. You suffer, they smile. Let's go primal again. You want bananas. Tribe B sells them fresh, juicy, and cheap. Your tribe sells them old, brown, and twice the price. Chief says, "Tariff Tribe B's bananas. Make our bananas great again." Now you're paying double for worse bananas, and somehow you're supposed to feel patriotic about it. But it gets worse. The trade war. Here's what chiefs don't tell you. Tariffs make the other tribe angry, and they don't just sit there eating still, they fight back. Tribe B says, "Oh, you're taxing our spears? Cool. We're going to tariff your wool, your honey, and your ceremonial drums." Now your traders suffer. Suddenly nobody's buying your exports because they're too expensive dill, and boom, trade war. No bloodshed, no arrows, just silent economic destruction. Everybody pays more, everybody earns less. Great job, Chief. So who really pays? Let's be very clear. Consumers always pay. Every tariff is a hidden tax built into your daily life. More for your tools, more for your clothes, more for your food. And the lie that it helps the little guy, it only helps a few at the expense of millions. You might save a spear factory in your village, but now every family pays more for basic goods. And those extra coins, they don't come from the chief's cave, they come from your basket. So what's the alternative? Simple. Let trade flow freely unless there's a real threat like environmental harm, unfair labor, or national danger. Let your people choose the best product at the best price. Don't protect the lazy makers. Protect the smart ones, the ones who innovate, improve, and compete. If your tribe makes bad spears, don't ban better spears. Make better spears. That's how you grow a real economy, not by hiding behind stone walls and shell taxes. So next time the chief says, "We're slapping tariffs on foreign coconuts to protect the tribe," ask yourself, or are you just protecting your cousin's dusty coconut cart while I pay double and starve? Because tariffs don't feel like taxes, but they're sharp and they cut deep, especially for the ones who can't afford the new price tag. So walk smart, trade smarter, and never fall for shiny shell politics. Cavewoman out.